Hello, B3 Burner again, and well, I can honestly tell you that 2019 was not a typical year for the Oakdale Car Show at all. First off, it was forecast to start raining at 8 a.m. Saturday, which staved off about 50% of the participants from the get-go. Those of us who did show up were treated to partly cloudy skies, and the sun was out. It didn't look bad. In fact, it looked like it might even improve, so we were confident we had nothing to worry about. But by 11, it had become obvious that the clouds were getting grayer and more overcast, and that we might very well not make it to the end of the day at 4 p.m. We probably weren't even going to make it to the awards ceremony at 3. By 12:15, I pulled out a sandwich and began eating my lunch as I watched people milling about. At 12:35, the first drops started hitting my face and the grounds around the cars. Fairly light sprinkles, but enough to get those with convertibles and easy-up tents stirred in a panic as they hurried to put their tops up and to lower the tents. I wasn't all too worried as I had a hard top, no easy-up, just a chair. The windows were rolled up and I didn't care if my ham and cheese sandwich got a little wet. By 12:40, the rain picked up a bit more, and at this point, engines were starting and people were leaving. Realizing that some people were winners and that they hadn't handed out the award plaques, event organizers were running around tossing awards to people in midair just as quickly as they could. Really a humorous sight. By 12:50, it was darn near a light, steady rain that was just coating the streets. And I decided, since no plaques were being thrown my way, that it was definitely time to fold up my chair and get going. 12:55, I was in my car, engine started, and I dare say that other than the event organizers' cars, I was probably one of the last 5 people out of there. It didn't take long to get down to that few people either. By 1:05, I was making my way across town back to my house, and it was now a moderate rain, and I was anxious to get home and get the car back in the garage, as my weather stripping wasn't perfect. I had made the most out of Saturday that I could, and that day was in the books. Sunday morning at 7:45, I awoke to the soft, relaxing sound of pouring rain hitting the roof. My girlfriend walked in the bedroom and asked rather sarcastically, "Do you want to go to the show?" I said, hell no," and rolled under the covers and went back to sleep. And so went the 2019 Oakdale Festival Car Show. You win some, you lose some. At least it wasn't 100 degrees outside, but there wasn't much to attend either. After the show season in late 2019, I sold my classic car, deciding that after 21 years in the hobby, maybe I had become a little burnt out on it, and it was time to let it go. It was costing me more money than I cared to continue spending, and I decided it was time to turn the page and move on. This doesn't mean I won't continue to attend and video record shows, especially Oakdale since it is my home. Just, it will be everyone else's car without mine included. 2020, as you know, with the coronavirus, has turned out to be a really bad year. And the show, usually slated for May, was canceled and rescheduled for September. At this point, I doubt even that will happen, so earliest date for picking it back up again will probably be May 2021, if we're lucky. So that's it, and until next time, I hope you enjoyed the collection of Oakdale Car Show videos from 2014 and 2016 through 2019. I'm B3 Burner, and I'll talk to you later.